Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is Darby Lemon. Yes, lemon, my favorite scent. Charcoal Goods Razor Level 2. And of course, when there's facial hair, there's always the leaf twig. So that gets me under the nose really well. And we're going to change the blade out today too, just because I'm not sure if I've ever shown you that. So actually, let's start with that. So we're going to start by unscrewing it. And it'll go 90 degrees. You see that, whoops, there it goes, 90 degrees. And it's held in with magnets, which really kind of helps so it doesn't just flop out and like fall in the sink. So grab it from the ends, undo it from the magnets, and just a little half a blade. You can buy half a blade. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's just ultimate lazy because it's too easy to just take a regular blade and snap. This is only half a blade because I always use the other half. You just basically bend that and it snaps. You can hear it snap. You feel it snap. And super easy, less expensive. I just can't bring myself to buy the ones that come as half only. And, they're more expensive, and it's like I just can't do that. So here it is. See, just the half. This is it just says stainless on it. So I'm going to guess it's a half of a Gillette Silver Blue. I'm guessing. It's one of my blades. Who knows? But it does the job for under the nose. Yeah, I just laid it down in there, and see, there's a couple of little things here that the corners hook into, and they're held by magnet. And you just close it down, turn the bottom, close it down. And I'm going to snug it up just a little bit. There we go, that's better. And I find I do have to snug this a bit, otherwise it just comes loose too easy in shaving. So yeah, give it a little snug. So there we go, so that's already good to go. And we did one razor, we got to do the other. So Charcoal Goods. Let's see here, this one does not have a gasket on it, just never started with one. And you can tell it too, it's also, I just want to show you, because this is a few years old now, so it's got some tarnish on it, it's got some patina. And yeah, I'm just letting it go, I'm not polishing it up, I'm letting it patina. So let me just take the cap off, here we go. There's the cap, so it's got the little slot pins instead of just straight pins. Instead of just the round pins there, I guess you'd say. So there we go, so there's that. So put this down, grab a Gillette Silver Blue, favorite blade and my favorite razor. And when did you see? I saw that West Coast Shaving has an American flag style handle razor design, and of course the razor is designed by West Coast Shaving, so it's their design, and it's a stainless steel razor and all that. So it looks intriguing. It does say mild on it, and I can tell you my level 2 is quite mild too. It's not harsh. It's a good daily driver. It really is. So if you never got a chance to get a Charcoal Goods. When he was still producing himself, I would say give that a try. I'm intrigued to hear about it. Don't think I'll get one because I have this, so it's like I don't feel the need to get that one. The American flag part is cool, but I just don't feel the need. So, but I'm very intrigued if one of you does purchase that. I'll be looking for people with videos on it. There we go. Snug that up. Double check it, make sure it's good. Looks good. See the blade gap too. It's not a harsh blade gap at all. It's very gentle razor. Really just smooth, nice, just very enjoyable razor. So really looking forward to today's shave. But let me pause and wash the face and I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. The face is soaking wet with the water after I rinsed off with my washcloth here, washing off the soap. And of course I always use the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Preshave Cube, which is getting pretty short now. It was a cube, and of course now it's getting kind of thin. But of course I've been shaving with it. I can't remember back before Christmas, September, October, November. I don't remember when I started that thing. But here it is May, middle of May, and it's still going strong. At least another month or two out of there. It's like, yeah, it lasts a good long while. It does. And see, and I've already put a little squeeze of the shave soap in there. But I want to show you something different today because I'm using a tube soap, and they're not always the most slick, we'll say. So what I did, because I watched, and I give this hats off. This tip came to me from Chris over at IMCDB. Use a few drops of glycerin. So of course it was an Amazon purchase. I like 3 drips. Let's see here. Let's go. Come on, squeeze out 1, 2, 3. That's what I like. Seems to work for me. And of course, 2 shakes and a squeeze from my brush, handmade brush that I did. I put it together. Can't say handmade. I didn't make it. I bought the handle. I bought the head, the knot, and put them together. You saw that video. So of course now we're just going to go ahead and whip this up. Okay, so 50 swirls, and it's just starting now, but it started a little dry, so I'm gonna put some more water in right off the bat. There we go, that's enough water. Another 50 clockwise. Yeah, I'm using a metal handled razor in a porcelain bowl. Probably not the best choice. You heard that bangs. So I'm not gonna angle it towards you because I don't want to break my bowl. So I just did 100, and of course I still have 150 to go. But now I switched to counterclockwise. There's another 50 just to show you along the way. And of course, counterclockwise, for me, of course, is backhanded, and it's more of a power stroke. Like in tennis, it'd be your power stroke. Same idea. Okay, another 50, and see, it's whipping up nice. And I could probably stop now. I could, but yeah, I'm going to do that last 50. Go, yes, yes, yes. And now, yeah. Oh, and smell that lemoniness. Oh, yeah, I enjoy that. So, yeah, so now I'm ready. So now, and I could go another 100 if I want, but to me, this is good. It's really starting to peak up and build, and see, it's all peaky, and it's going to have enough firmness to stay. And yeah, we're going to leave it like that. A little more splash on the face because, yeah, it's been a couple of minutes. Dry off the hands. Let's go ahead and put that on. Oh, already getting some lather on my Harley Davidson shirt. There we go. Yep. Got this one from what they call Electric City Harley Davidson in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And of course, it says all that on the back. Oh, very nice, very nice. Now, do I think the glycerin helps with like lathering it up, making it foam up or anything? Couldn't tell you truthfully. Couldn't tell you. All I know is it adds just a little bit of extra glide, a little extra slipperiness to the lather, which I enjoy, especially when I'm doing third pass, or excuse me, when I'm doing the post third pass, when I'm doing my cleanup pass, my buffing pass. That's when it really shines. You can feel it because at that point there's no soap. I just use water on it to liven it up, and it helps. So of course we're using the twig for under the nose. Okay. Oh, there and there. Okay, a couple of spots. Yep, they got that. Okay. Yep, all done. You see, the twig just really is superb at getting up under the nose on the downstroke, because I can't come in from the side because the mustache is in the way. So now we're warming up the charcoal goods razor for the rest of the shave. Here we go. And I don't know if you noticed the lighting. I do have some extra lighting here over behind me here. Trying it out. I can't quite tell looking in the display of my phone. I won't really be able to tell until this video is all done and I've posted it and I'm watching it. That's when I'll be able to tell. Does it help? Does it hurt? I won't know. So if it's hurting, if it's even worse, I apologize. Just trying different things. Now, I don't know if you noticed or not. Let me wipe this off. Just because I want to show you. I slipped with the electric trimmers yesterday, and I've got a little divot out of the whiskers here, so I ended up shaving the chin part down to a 3.5 instead of like a 4. So I did that yesterday. Just a oopsie doodle, so I'm covered. So it's now that I've told you, you see it. But if I didn't tell you, you didn't really notice it probably. So, and that's what I'm going to, and by the time I go back to work in like 4 days from now, I go into the office, it'll have filled in enough so you won't even notice it at all. But yeah, mistakes happen. Oops. So yeah, I just trimmed it down a little extra short is all I did to take care of that. My other option was I could have shaved off the entire chin area and started again. I could have done that too, but I just am trying the fill-in method instead. Some of you, it's just too annoying. If you're too OCD, and that's just going to bother the heck out of you, and you'll end up shaving it all. But truthfully, if you're overly OCD, you're not going to grow facial hair, especially like shaped, because it's just never perfect. It's good enough. Like I say, this isn't just facial hair. It's my attitude when I ride my Harley. Do any of you guys ride? Harley, Honda, I don't care. Do you ride? Scooter? I ride with a pack I'll say a pack. I ride with a group of people. The smallest bike is a 400cc scooter. Then her husband has a 650 scooter. Then Harleys and Hondas and Kawasaki's. I don't think there's any Suzuki's in the group. I've ridden with Suzuki's before, but and sport bikes, because a couple of my kids had sport bikes. My youngest daughter and my oldest son tried those. So just do you ride? Because yes, I certainly enjoy riding. To me, it's such a great stress reliever. Enjoy the rides. There we go. Past two came along very nicely. Just smooth and nice. Just enjoy this razor. Really enjoy this razor. That's what I'm saying. If you'd missed your opportunity to get the Charcoal Goods razor, then you might want to try the West Coast Shaving Charcoal Goods, basically designed razor that has the American flag handle. I think it's $150 to West Coast Shaving. So I'm intrigued by it. It's been of course a lot of advertisements on my Facebook feed for it. Anything shaving related, I seem to get, and of course I get the ads from West Coast Shaving and emails as well. So I'm getting pounded with the emails and the Facebook feeds. So I'm sure a bunch of you are probably too. So I'm just curious if anybody's got it yet, or if you're planning on getting it. Let me know. I'm just curious. Of course, third pass against the grain. Yeah, just so smooth, so nice. I am just so sorry that he's not making any more, or that he didn't sell his business to continue on the brand, because it's such a superb razor. I really enjoy this razor. Yeah. Now, how do I feel about this razor now that I've got the Wolfman? That's my Holy Grail razor. For me, that's what that was. It's the Holy Grail was the Wolfman, and I've got one of those, and it's twice the price of this, and this wasn't cheap. So it's like, I'm gonna have to use the Wolfman a bunch more to see how it comes close. It's very enjoyable. Right now, it's probably like a number 2 or 3 to this. It's top 5. It's definitely top 5, but it has not surpassed this yet. It has not. But I think a lot of that too is just getting comfortable with the razor, using it a lot too to see how it does. And of course, my experience will get better with it. I mean, it already started off very well. And to me, don't take that as a negative. It is not, and it's certainly not meant to be. It's a new razor. Got to get used to it. There we go. Let's see. I did pass 3. Now I'm going to splash a little water for the cleanup pass, the buffing pass on my neck. Oh yeah. And here's where the glycerin really shines. Those 3 drops of glycerin I added, it really shines here. Because Tube soaps can be, from my experience, in general, not as slick as puck soaps. I might get some controversial comments on that, but that's in my experience. Do you find that? I'm curious. So yeah, keep the comments civil, but yeah, but I'm curious if you have a differing opinion. Yes, please do express it. Okay, third pass and buffing pass, all done. Feeling good. Let me pause and wipe up this mess, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and yes, it's darker. I turned off those auxiliary lights that I had on earlier because I want to see the difference. So I saved this section of the video for me to see, to blatantly see the difference in lighting when I'm watching this myself for the first time after posting it. So yeah, so I'm playing with the lights, just having fun, and then just see what difference it makes. So bear with me while I do that. But of course, we're all washed up now, cleaned off with a warm washcloth, clean all the soap off, clean the equipment up, put that away on the shelf. And now it's time for the cold water splashes. 2 cold water splashes to close up these pores. And of course, the Shave Nation alum stick, which is, yeah, it's up to there now. So yeah, I still got like a good inch left to go. It's going to last a good long while still. And that thing's a couple of years old. Of course, it lasts longer now that I don't daily shave, and haven't daily shaved since COVID started. I only shave 4 times a week now. So, okay, water's cold. Let me splash twice. I'll be right back. Alrighty, 2 good splashes of cold water. Of course, it doesn't hurt under the nose at all. Not feeling any stinging. There's that little spot right there. What is that? Could be a blemish. I don't know. Well, hit it with that. Just a tiny little stings there. So okay. A couple of little stings on the neck. A couple of minor ones. I feel it, but it's not like wow, it hurts. No, nothing like that. So I like about the alum because it'll tell you if you have any like little micro nicks, what have you. And of course, with a buffing pass with no soap, you kind of think, oh, that'd be rip you apart. But no, it doesn't. With the residual slickness, especially when I added that glycerin, yes, no, it just doesn't. Okay, that is good. Now, new product to show you. Lemon Sanitizing Spray. Okay, I think this was an Amazon purchase, but it said lemon, so, and basically, yeah, it's an aftershave. It's alcohol. It's 80% alcohol, and it's like a body spray. So yeah, I've been using it this week. Barely any gone off the top there, barely any. And let's see here for this face. I don't want to spray on my face. I don't like doing that. There we go. That's enough. For you who don't mind it, go for it. I wear contacts, and alcohol getting into my contacts would sting. So yeah, I don't want to do that. And of course, go for it. Yeah, lemon up. I lemoned up. There we go. And it's kind of like what it is. It's an aftershave body splash type of thing. So yeah. So I like that lemon. And truthfully, I don't notice it after the first few minutes. After 10 minutes, I can't really smell it anymore myself personally. On me, let's say go like that, then I can a little bit. So, but it's a very refreshing, lemony, summery scent. Really enjoying this thing. See, I've only used it for a week, and so far so good. I do enjoy this. What brand is it? I don't know if it says Level 3 brand Lemon Sanitizing Spray. So yeah, check it out. You got an Amazon account? Check it out. Or some of the shave. I don't know if it'd be at the other shave accounts. I haven't looked yet. it was an Amazon thing, so I got it. So. With that, guys, hope you enjoyed the few tips I gave you, what have you, and the thing about the glycerin. So yeah, give it a shot. I mean, I think that was an Amazon purchase for me too, and it was fairly inexpensive too. So I don't use it a lot, but I tend to use it with tube shave creams. That's when I use it. Or if I have a Panade puck that if I ever pull that out again, I use it with that because that stuff is horrible. Panade shaving soap sucks. It's bad. Don't like it at all. Sorry. I like a lot of Panade products, but not that shave soap. I'm very unimpressed with that. So just saying, I'm going to give you the truth. That's the way I feel about that stuff. But 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 you can still use it. I can use that panade because I can throw a few drops of glycerin in it, maybe a couple extra for that. But yeah, so you can still make it work. So and not waste. So yeah, I'm big about that too, as well as using what you get. So with that, guys, hope you enjoyed and go with God.